You know, every time you make an investment, you're kicking off this incredible high-stakes race against time. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you the hidden world of financial operations, where even one tiny mistake can have massive, massive consequences. Let's dive in. So you click buy, you sign the form, and for you, that's pretty much it, right? But for a whole team of specialists, the real work, the high-pressure part, has just begun. They are literally in a race against the clock, against a mountain of regulations, and against the constant risk of the market. See, in this world, close enough isn't just wrong, it's a catastrophe. Every single detail has to be absolutely perfect, because one little error can start a huge financial domino effect. This isn't just about being careful, it's about a relentless, obsessive pursuit of perfection. All right, so what's at the center of this whole high-pressure universe? It's a financial product that's part investment, part insurance, and honestly all around complex. It's called the variable annuity, and it's this unique hybrid nature that makes it such a challenge to manage. Okay, so think of it this way. A fixed annuity is kind of like a super safe savings account. It's predictable, you know what you're going to get. But a variable annuity, that's a whole different beast. It's more like a 401k that's been wrapped inside an insurance policy. So yeah, there's potential for more growth, but it also comes with all the risks of the open market. And because that variable annuity is tied directly to the market, any transaction involving it is what's called a registered transaction. And that, right there, is a total game changer. It means every single step is under a microscope, with incredibly strict rules and regulations that have to be followed to the letter. No exceptions. So who's actually making all these rules? I mean, who are the referees in this high-stakes game? Well, it's not just the financial firms themselves. You've got some really heavy-hitting government agencies setting the standards here. Of course, the IRS is the main referee. They have really strict rules about things like required minimum distributions. You might have heard them called RMDs. For retirees, this means they have to withdraw a certain amount of money each year. And if you miss that deadline by even a single day, you could be looking at a pretty painful tax penalty. But on top of all that regulatory pressure, there is another constant, relentless force that everyone's fighting against: the clock. In the world of registered transactions, time is absolutely not on your side. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you want to sell a stock at today's price. If your request is in good order, meaning every single thing is perfect, it gets processed that day. Boom, you get your price. But if there's even one tiny mistake, a typo, a wrong number, your order gets bumped to the next day. And in a volatile market, that one-day delay could cost you a fortune. And this quote right here, it just nails the reality of this job. It's not just about losing a little bit of money in the market. A one-day delay can turn what seems like a simple paperwork error into a really serious legal breach. And the fallout from a single mistake? Oh, it can be absolutely devastating. The client could lose serious money, the company could get hit with massive fines from the IRS, and its reputation could be completely ruined. This is exactly why the entire system is built to be foolproof. So how do you make a system like this actually work? What's the secret sauce? Well, it's the people. They are the last line of defense. They are, in effect, a human firewall protecting against financial disaster. Yeah, this job is definitely not for everyone. It takes a very special kind of person. Someone who operates with what they call a zero-error mindset. It's a culture where good enough is never, ever good enough. In fact, anything less than absolutely perfect is considered a failure. And this entire mindset is really built on 4 simple but incredibly powerful rules. Rule 1, verify everything. And I mean everything. Double-check it, then triple-check it. 2, assume nothing. Just because the client's address was correct yesterday, you confirm it's still correct today. 3, if you have even a shadow of a doubt about something, you don't guess. You escalate it immediately. And 4, document every single action you take. You have to create a perfect, crystal clear audit trail. But you know, when you zoom out, all of this, it's about something much bigger, much more fundamental than just crunching numbers and checking boxes. See, every single time one of these specialists gets a transaction perfectly right, they're doing more than just their job. They're reinforcing the trust that all of us have in the financial system. They're the ones making sure that when you invest your hard-earned money, your instructions are carried out perfectly every single time. So the next time you check your investment portfolio, just take a moment to think about that invisible army of experts, the people working tirelessly behind the scenes to make it all happen. They're the guardians of precision, the ones who make sure that the incredibly complex world of finance runs like a well-oiled machine.